I am Aliyah Uribe.
Hi, I'm Claire Ansimoli.
And I am Bea Albandanillo.
Welcome back to the Guess the Word Challenge. Get ready to exercise your vocabulary and deduction skills as we explore a world of words and meanings. Let the guessing begin. Welcome everyone to our presentation on writing various kinds of position papers. Today, we'll explore essential elements like sample outlines, writing style, and guidelines for crafting effective position papers. Join us as we delve into the nuances of position paper writing, providing practical insights and strategies for success. Let's dive in.
So, let's tackle about position paper. But first, what is position paper? A position paper is a formal, usually detailed written statement, especially regarding a single issue that articulates a position, viewpoint, or policy as of government, organization, or political candidate. Ang posisyong papel ay sanaysay na naglalahad ng mga opinyon tungkol sa isang partikular na paksa o napapanahong issue o suliranin. Definition and purpose. So the first one is presents an opinion and make a claim or stand about an issue o maglahad ng sariling opinyon at magbigay ng paninindigan tungkol doon sa issue. The second one is stand supported by arguments and evidence. Yung pinaglalaban dapat sinusuportahan ng argumento o mga ebidensya. The third one is expresses a position, conclusion, or recommendation concerning a contested issue or undecided question, o magpahayag ng posisyon, conclusion, o rekomendasyon hinggil sa pinagtatalunang issue. The fourth and the last one. Its purpose is to generate support on an issue. Alay nito na bumuo o magbigay ng suporta sa particular na issue.
In this session, we'll break down the essential parts that make up a well-structured and persuasive document. In a position paper, the introduction is like the opening scene in a movie. It sets the stage by presenting your main argument or stance on the topic. Just as a movie grabs your attention from the start, your introduction should hook the reader and give them a preview of what's to come. It's your chance to make a strong first impression and draw your audience into your paper. In the body of a position paper, you present your arguments and provide evidence to support your claims. It's where you build your case and persuade your audience to agree with your viewpoint. Lastly, in the conclusion of a position paper, you wrap up your arguments and reinforce your main points. Think of it as the grand finale of your paper, where you will leave a lasting impression on your reader. By summarizing your key arguments and restating your position, you provide a sense of closure and leave your audience with a clear understanding of your stance.
Sample outline. In this part, it was divided into 4 parts that will provide a guide to make your statement more effective. First is the introduction. You must introduce the topic, provide a background on the topic, to explain why is it important, and assert the thesis or your view of the issue. Your introduction must have a dual purpose to indicate both the topic and your approach to it, and to get your readers' interest in what you have to say. One effective way of introducing a topic is to place it in a context. You should discuss the area into which your topic fits and then gradually lead into your specific field of discussion. Second is the counter-argument. You must summarize the counterclaims, provide supporting information for counterclaims, refute the counterclaims, and give evidence for argument. When you are summarizing opposing arguments, be charitable. Present each argument fairly and objectively rather than trying to make it look foolish. Be sure that your reply is consistent with your original argument. If considering a counter-argument changes your position, you will need to go back and revise your original argument accordingly. Third is your argument. Assert point 1 of your claims, assert point 2 of your claims, and assert point 3 of your claims. While doing this, you must give your educated and informed opinion and provide support or proof using more than one source, preferably three. And lastly, the conclusion. State your argument and provide a plan of action, but do not introduce new information. The simplest and most basic conclusion is one of the states and thesis in different words and then discuss its implications. Guidelines on writing a position paper. Number 1. Choose an issue. When choosing one, keep the following guidelines in mind. The issue should be debatable. The issue should be current or relevant. The issue should be written in a question form and answerable by yes or no. The issue should be narrow and manageable. Number 2. Begin the writing process by conducting an in-depth research on the issue. Number 3. Make sure to define unfamiliar terms when you first mention them. Number 4. Be aware of the various positions about the issue and explain and analyze them objectively. Number 5. Reflect on your position and identify its weaknesses. Number 6. Cite valid and reliable sources, 3 or more, to establish the credibility of your arguments. Number 7. View the issue in a different perspective so you can present a unique approach. Number 8. Limit your position paper in 2 pages. Number 9. Analyze your target readers and align your arguments to their beliefs, needs, interests, and motivations. Number 10. Summarize the other side's counterarguments and use various evidence and data to refute them. Number 11. Use an active voice as such as possible to achieve dynamic and firm one. Number 12. Arrange your evidence logically using an inductive and deductive approach. Number 13. Check your argument for fallacies and eliminate them. And lastly, number 14. Use ethical, logical, and emotional appeal. An ethical appeal relates to your credibility and competence as a writer. A logical appeal refers to a rational approach in developing an argument, while an emotional appeal uses arguments in the way that evokes feeling.
Welcome to the writing style category, where we delve into the finer aspects of crafting engaging and impactful prose. In this segment, we'll explore 4 key elements: diction, paragraphs, transitions, and plagiarism. Diction involves the careful selection and arrangement of words to convey meaning and tone effectively. Paragraphs provide structure and coherence, organizing your ideas into manageable chunks for the reader. Transitions act as bridges between ideas, ensuring smooth flow and a logical progression throughout your writing. Lastly, we'll discuss the importance of avoiding plagiarism, which involves using someone else's work without proper attribution. Together, these elements form the foundation of writing with style, allowing you to express yourselves with clarity, coherence, and originality. Let's dive in and explore how to wield these tools effectively in your writing journey. Diction is the choice and arrangement of words in writing or speech. It's like selecting ingredients for a recipe. Each word carries its own flavor and impact, shaping the overall message. Just as a chef carefully chooses ingredients to create a delicious dish, writers and speakers select words to convey their message effectively.
Paragraphs. Paragraphs come in so many sizes and patterns that no single formula could possibly cover them all. Always remember that creating clear paragraphs is essential. And here are the 2 basic principles that you need to remember.
And now, let's proceed to 2 basic principles. The first one is, a paragraph is a means of developing and framing an idea or impression. As a general rule, you should address only one major idea per paragraph. Ang paragraph ay ang paraan ng pagbuo ng mga idea o impression. As a general rule, dapat isang pangunahing ideya lamang ang ilagay sa bawat paragraph. The second and the last one. The divisions between paragraphs are not random, but indicate a shape focus. In other words, you must carefully and clearly organize the order of your paragraphs so that they are logically positioned throughout your paper. Ang mga division sa pagitan ng mga paragraph ay naka-random. In short, dapat na maingat at malinaw ang pagkakasunod-sunod ng paragraph.
Transitions are like signposts in your writing. They guide your reader from one idea to the next, making sure your paper flows smoothly. Just as road signs help drivers navigate, transitions help your reader follow your argument without getting lost. Here are some examples of transitions for you to analyze or read. Take your time to examine how these transitions are used to connect ideas within a piece of writing, providing coherence and guiding the reader through the text.
Grammar and spelling. In writing a position paper or any academic writing, you must make certain that your paper is free from grammar and spelling mistakes. These errors are usually the result of lack of clarity, so be sure that you truly proofread your paper before handing it in to make sure that your reader much more understand what you're trying to convey.
Plagiarism is like stealing someone else's work. It's when you use someone else's ideas, words, or creations without giving them credit. Just as taking someone's wallet is wrong, taking someone's words or ideas without permission or acknowledgement is unethical in writing and academia.
Give credit whenever you use the first one is give credit whenever you use another person's idea, opinion, or theory. Magbigay ng credit kapag gagamit ng ideya, opinion, o theory ng ibang tao. Give credit whenever you use any facts, statistics, graphs, drawings, any pieces of information that are not common knowledge. Magbigay ng credit katulad na lamang sa mga facts, statistics, graphs, or drawings o sa mga kapirasong information na hindi natin masyadong alam.
You should also give credit whenever you use quotations of another person's actual spoken or written words or paraphrase of another person's spoken or written words. In conclusion, mastering the art of writing various types of position papers is essential for effective communication and advocacy. By understanding the components of position paper, including the introduction, body, and conclusions, writers can craft compelling arguments that resonate with their audience. Moreover, paying attention to diction and utilizing transitions ensures clarity and coherence throughout the paper. However, it's crucial to avoid plagiarism by properly citing sources and giving credit where it's due. Ultimately, by honing these skills and following ethical guidelines, writers can make a meaningful impact through their position papers, influencing opinions and driving positive change. Thank you for taking the time to listen to our discussion. Till next time, bye bye!